Hello. It is I, Mr. A, your host for Double RT Boxing. And what we're doing is that Jason Sosa lost to Yuriorkis Gamboa. So, if you did not see the fight, Yuriorkis Gamboa got a decision over Jason Sosa. I forgot if it was unanimous or just a majority, but Gamboa did become the victor. I wouldn't say highly, but it was questionable. Very questionable. I had the fight. It was majority decision. I'm sorry. Majority decision. The judges had it 94-94, 95-93, 96-92. I, on the hand, had it 95-93 for Jason Sosa. One of the judges had it, obviously had that for same score, but had it for Gamboa. I could even see a draw, the 94-94. But I can't see how Gamboa won. Well, I won't say I can't see. I don't understand how Gamboa won. I could see how the judges might have gave it to him. Now, on the rounds, I had Gamboa winning were rounds 1, 3, 4, 5, and 8. And this is also in round 10. Gamboa was deducted a point for holding as well. And he got knocked down in the 7th round. So that's 10-8 rounds, and Sosa still lost. Now, I do give Gamboa defensively credit for a lot of even maybe for like the first 6 rounds, he was making Sosa miss a lot. Now, was it enough to outpoint? Was his defense enough to give him rewarded points for the shots Sosa was landing? The, the intensity of those shots Sosa was landing. Because in round 1, it was just about a timing. They're doing jabs. Like the first couple rounds, Gamboa was on point. Just like I said in the breakdown, Gamboa was real sharp for like 4 rounds, and then he starts to die out. His legs get heavy and stiff on him. He starts walking away whenever the ref breaks him, turns his back and trying to get extra rest. He tries to play mental games in there. So round 1 I gave to Gamboa. It was more of a just a filling out round jab. Gamboa caught him with a good body shot at the end of the round. Round 2 came out. Sosa came a little more aggressive. He at around 220 mark he hit Gamboa. Gamboa legs got a little wobbly. 105 Sosa just started digging in the body. It's early work, and then the 25 to 30 second mark just start hooking Gamboa body and chest, and with hook. Gamboa looked a little shocked, like, whoa, man, like, what's happening here? But Gamboa bounced back good in round 3, just about speed, moving around the ring, jabbing, and making Sosa miss. He was doing a lot of evasion, because Sosa was doing what Sosa does: go in there, big heavy swings, big heavy lunging swings. His corner even told him, like, hey, you gotta slow down with the overhand rights. He's too small. You're throwing it right over him. You're missing too much. Like I said, half of it was the defense of Sosa. I mean, the defense of Gamboa, and half of it was just he's too small, and Sosa's shots are going right over him. So round 4 and 5, I gave it to Gamboa. Gamboa got his first warning in round 4 for holding. Um, like I said, a lot of flurries were coming from Gamboa in round 4, but there are a lot of slapping hits. So their points landing, but they're very for you to say those slapping punches were winning. Sosa really had to do nothing, and unfortunately, I gave those slapping hits the reward because Sosa wasn't doing it. He was just missing wild hooks going right over him. And then the same thing in round five. He just kept the jab in Sosa's face with speed. He had a 1-2 Sosa did, but really nothing was going on. And I said, and then all of a sudden in round seven, I think round six came. Gamboa was still doing the little slapping shoe shine combinations, trying to look busy, but by that time, Sosa was starting to actually land some shots of his own. Hit him with some hooks. He hit him with 21 seconds. He hit him with a nice left hook, and then for like the last 20 seconds, he just started digging Gamboa's body, just digging in it. So then round seven came out. He caught. It was early in the round, like 245, 240. He caught Gamboa with a nice right hook. Partially landed, all partially Gamboa's funky little legs. He fell. His gloves touched the ground. It was I say a 50-50 hit, 50-50 with balance problem. Then 120 left, a nice little left hook, and then he did towards the end of the round he doubled the hook to Gamboa's body. And then after winning 2 rounds, Sosa 6 and 7, Sosa just gave round 8 away. It was no active. All he was doing was head hunting with hooks, looking for headshots. Because Gamboa was on his back foot, retreating, trying to survive, and Sosa let him. Instead of just putting pressure and just aiming for body, aiming for chest, jabbing, Sosa was just going for head hunting hooks, and that allowed Gamboa to do his little shoe shine taps here and there, evade. In fact, that he was making Sosa miss cause of those wild hooks. You had to kind of give him credit for those little sloppy points and the defense. And then round 9, I gave the Sosa and as well as round 10. In round 9, he caught Gamboa with a nice straight, like around 218, 220 mark, a nice straight right. Gamboa wobbled a little bit, his legs like kind of like stiffened up on him. And it's the same thing, Gamboa was trying to hold him, do little shoe shine combinations, trying to look busy. Gamboa is very good at trying to make, he looks busy. He looks like he's doing active stuff. But really all he's trying to do is fool the judges. He's very good at manipulating what you see when he's really not doing nothing at all. And in round 10, finally the judge gives the point deduction for Gamboa holding. And that was my breakdown of the fight. I said, again, rounds 1, 3, 4, 5, and 8, I went to Gamboa. 2, 6, 7, 9, 10, Sosa. Oh, those 2, 10, 8 rounds. I don't know, but I had it 95, 93 for Sosa. The official scorecard read a majority draw, 94-94 was the draw. The majority decision. So it had a 94-94 draw. And then the two judges who they had it 95-93, 96-92. They had to have judged Gamboa's defense, I guess. But I don't know if he made him miss that much, where Sosa wasn't getting any credit for any offensive attack. Now, where do these two fighters go from here? Well, I always thought Gamboa was signed by Golden Boy to be an opponent, for their young prospects. And I think it was a gift last night. I want to say a gift. That's a little harsh. It was a very lucky opportunity for Gamboa. Now, Sosa, I say he probably has one more crack in him at a C level, C plus opponent. Maybe at a top 14 fighter, anywhere from 15 to 12. That's where Sosa might be fighting. Either that or just up and coming prospect. Because Sosa, yes, you can't judge him on what he did with Lomachenko, but you could judge him on this. He came in, he didn't make weight. You got to judge him on that professionalism. His performance in the ring, he wasn't listening to his trainer. He just kept throwing those head hunting hooks. he needs to really adjust his style because if he goes up to what 135, Mikey Garcia, Robert Easter, Burchett, I don't think he's gonna do any noise up there. So like I said, Gamboa to me is just a golden boy dangling carrot. You know, he's it's an illusion. It's a magic trick. You think you see something, but it's not there. So he's just an opponent for young prospects to me. Fill in some seats, and Golden Boy is just going to use him to build up people, unless Gamboa keeps upsetting young prospects. But I see nothing more than just opponents. These two guys are. I give Sosa one more chance, but I still see Gamboa as just an opponent, uh, a magic carrot dangling on a string, like I said, just to fill in some seats because he is a popular guy. He still has a fan base. He brings him in. This is Mr. A for Double RT Boxing. I hope you enjoyed that post-fight recap. Leave a comment down below if there's anything I missed out or anything you want to add to what did you think of the fight. As always, I appreciate every single view, every single watched minute time you guys give me. Thank you for your support and time. I really do appreciate it. On to the next one, baby. Success do not stop, and either does knockouts, baby.